I think for a lot of people, just the knowledge that there are places that aren't paved, that aren't motorized, that aren't mechanized, that aren't overrun by technology, that are quiet and are allowed to just be what they are. And that human influence, to the extent that we can control it, human influence is minimal or even non-existent. And I think for a lot of people it's really important to know those kinds of places are there. And it's not just the outward beauty, the classic rock and ice peaks, the alpine lakes, but the inner beauty, if you will, that it is a place of complete peace and virtual quiet.
So to me, wilderness is a place where the forces of nature prevail. It's not a place that humans need to shackle with technology. And simply because we have the technology doesn't mean that it's an appropriate place to apply it. And so it can be this place where you can sort of escape that world, and a place that you don't need technology, that you can just be and be a part of those forces of nature. Regardless of whether or not someone ever steps foot in wilderness, I genuinely hope that they see value in it. I think, I see wilderness as a refuge, and not just a refuge for people who want to escape the weight of civilization and technology, but a refuge for wildlife, a refuge and source for clean air and water, and also just a refuge for the human spirit. There's a famous quote by Wallace Stegner that says something to the effect of, when we allow the last of our wilderness to be destroyed, something within us has died. Something within people has died. And so, I think whether or not you've ever actually stepped foot in there, wilderness has this far-reaching effect and value for the American people.
I like to view recreation in wilderness not as recreation so much as an opportunity for recreation, where if you expose people to those outstanding opportunities for solitude in wilderness, you have the opportunity to recreate that ancient bond that people have with wild places, that mystic bond that we formed evolving over 3.5 billion years out of wilderness. Civilized society is a fairly recent invention. So people, for most of our biological history, we existed in wilderness. So in a lot of ways, going to the wilderness is going home. And so as long as we can get people in a responsible manner into wilderness, hopefully we can reestablish that connection and cultivate then an appreciation for wild places and the benefits of wild places.